I'm listening to some music and I'm going live, and maybe the weather won't mess with it much. We'll find out. There we go. I don't know. Eventually, it hit at some point, but I've been thinking a lot today, especially with the content that I created. I made a video and I uploaded a video pertaining to the kind of work that I'm in, affiliate marketing, team building. There's also MLM, multi-level marketing, that comes into play at time. But then also I uh, made a video that put it in the front of my mind that there's still so many people yet to jump into AI. It's still pretty new to a lot of people. The concept of it has been around for a long time. It started getting worked on over a decade ago. Just got popular, about 4 years ago, around the beginning of 2022, or rather the end of 2022. So now we're getting agentic. Now we're creating agents and stuff. So it's getting really interesting to see where more and more people are talking about it. It's coming up in conversation more. It's the new internet. People are starting to realize and see it as the new internet, right? It's on every device. It's integrated in almost every app. You know, all your major services are going to be having it integrated in. Whether it's, I mean, already Xfinity, if and your mobile services all got AI in them. But eventually, you'll be paying your rent, you'll be paying your gas, your electric, your water utilities. They will all have AI backing them and running them. It's just so much easier. It's the smarter way of doing it. They're tools that can learn from their own usage, and they don't need running water. They don't need lights. They don't need oversight. They don't need a supervisor or manager or a team captain. They are able to just work and get better as they go. If you're talking about like a FAQ, if you're talking about like a chatbot on your website, you can literally train an AI model on everything there is about your company, and it'll be able to answer any question. Somebody comes to your website, they're going to ask a question. The chatbot's going to spit out an answer because it knows everything. You trained your LLM on that topic, so you're going to see AI getting connected to everything that it isn't already connected to. What's up, everybody? Say hi in the chat so I can say hi later. I'm talking about the fact that so many people are still missing out on AI. It's popping up on every show. It's showing up in every movie. It has been for a while, but now there's actual conversation amongst the friends. There's people actually coming in and bringing it in a conversation to work. What's up? Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Let's see here. Terry, how you doing? Good to see y'all, man. If y'all are using AI, I'd love to know the kinds that y'all are using. Winner, nice to meet you. This is one of the first few times I've gone live. I'm brand new to this. I've got 100. I finally passed 100 videos on YouTube. Still trying to get to 200 subscribers. So if you're feeling like it, jump on in there. But it's about AI and entrepreneurship. When you get to my channel, you're going to see the first three words are end generational poverty. You know what I mean? As somebody that grew up around generational poverty, who still have uh, one adult parent that's still out there working, then you see the world is changing, and it's becoming ever more easier to start your own business, to create an app, to create a game. You have no code AI that's able to be able to, you just tell it what you want it to be about, and it'll automatically go ahead and create the software for you. You don't have to code. Coding is dead, right? So it's interesting to see this transition happening, in real time. Hey, is it Gentile? How you doing, Gentile? Nice to meet you. If you guys are in AI, I don't know. I've been using ChatGPT since the beginning, since November 2022. Google Bard came along and turned into Google Gemini after a while. Then a few people broke off from OpenAI, said goodbye to Sam Altman, started up Anthropic, and now we have Claude, the safest AI there is, right? Elon Musk wasn't going to let everybody get in on all the fun without him, so we have Grok, right? We have Meta. Meta has Meta AI. They have Llama. There's so many different AIs that are popping up, and they have different use cases as well. When you actually see them compete against each other on the different modalities, which isn't just talking and chatting. It's also image generation, it's video generation, it's audio generation, it's coding, right? It's doing all these separate things all in one place. You don't have to keep switching different models to be able to do different things. So it's multimodal, right? And it's being trained to be agentic. We don't want to just, uh, you know, uh, call 50 places and find out where we want to have dinner and then ask them all the different times for reservations and stuff. No, we want to tell our agent, hey, we want pasta tonight. Call everybody in Houston, Texas, and find out what the deals on pasta is and what availabilities they have for scheduling. Man, 30 minutes is going to go by. Your AI is going to come back and tell you every restaurant, how much, what time. It's going to do all that work for you. And then you just say, okay, pick number four. Go ahead and book the seating. And it'll make the phone call for you. That's agentic AI. All right. That's AI agents. All right. So like while y'all are still getting used to apps on your phone, all right, they're all being taken over by AI. It's going to happen more and more. Guys, thanks again for jumping on. This is exciting. I'm at seeing like 29 people watching, 8 people watching right now. It's really exciting. I'm trying to get 200 subscribers. Can you believe it? I got over 100 videos on my YouTube right now trying to get my 200th subscriber. So if you get a chance and you want to show a little bit of love, man, I'm refreshing this bad boy and I might just go until I get, there we go. We got another one, 197. Much love for Mr. Therapy. So that's what I talk about. All right. I think AI is going to be the solution that is going to help end generational poverty. All right. Now you're going to see in about 10 years something you've heard of. It's called a universal basic income. What is a universal basic income? Well, that's the government saying we don't have enough jobs for everybody, but we have robots and AI doing so much of the work that we can pay you to just stay the hell home. That's a universal basic income. All right. That's where you have robots and you have AI and systems that are doing all of the work, right? Our GDP, our global domestic product, is making more money than what we need people working and having jobs. So people will be able to retire at younger ages. People with disabilities will be able to stay at home without having to work. And the welfare. I'm not saying like welfare system is an amazing thing. It's abused vastly, but we definitely need it for people that are in need, whether it be medical situations, mental situations. There's veterans that need those kind of services, or are elderly or seniors, and people with all type of different disabilities need those kind of services. So we need that. But when robots are cheap enough to buy, what I'm saying, like a four-wheeler, a couple $1,000 can get a robot with a lifespan of 50 years, 100 years. What do you think these factories are going to be filled with? What do you think these construction sites are going to be filled with, right? You're going to have one or two humans and you're going to have 6 robots walking around doing work, cleaning up, lining stuff up, carrying all the heavy shit. You know what I'm saying? You might have a foreman eventually and a full AI robotic crew. This is the near future. Okay. So hopefully you guys are getting ready. All right. Because it's either going to take your job. That's very likely it's going to take a job unless you're like clergy. You know what I mean? Right now, God isn't hiring AI. He still has humans doing that kind of work, as far as I know. And then there's the, interpersonal positions. Even though we have AI therapists and AI counselors, usually therapy is done between two humans. People feel more comfortable talking to another human for the most part. So those will be some of the last jobs to go. But labor, clerical, administrative jobs, and all that, those are all going to be going because one, AI does paperwork, bookkeeping, and all type of shit better than you do, better than humans, and these robotic bodies that they're going to create and stick AI in their brain, they're going to be able to carry 1,000 pounds. They're going to be able to move a lot faster. They're going to be able to work day and night. They won't need a bunch of lights to see. They won't need one of them big ass space heaters to keep them warm in the winter. They're just going to work until the job is done, and then they're going to pack themselves up and drive their ass back to the factory until the next job is lined up, or just go to the next one. They'll charge their own batteries. They won't need you. They'll have a human go out just to make sure that things are going according to plan for the first couple of years. Other than that, it's going to be full robot crews. You're going to see this, guys. You're listen. You're not that old. If you're looking at this video, if you've seen this video, watch this video, you're going to live to see the day where you're seeing robots walking down the streets, robots walking around grocery shopping, robots working on work crews. You're going to see it. You're going to see them also, riding around with human passengers in self-driving cars. It's not too far in the future. We already got the self-driving cars. They just don't have the robot passenger to help carry all the groceries, but they're coming. If you look at what Elon Musk is doing, if you're looking what Microsoft is doing, there's a lot of companies, everybody from Texas Instruments on down, Boston Dynamics, all making robots. They do all number of things, not just military application, but everyday usage. They have companion bots for people that are looking for a little four-legged robotic, or even a taller two-legged robotic companion. I didn't sound too gross. It sounded gross when I said it, when I thought about it. But this is the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? When humans reject humans, humans are going to take the next best thing. Either a furry little four-legged friend or a robot mistress or something of that nature. It's just going to be that much easier. But I got on here. I talked to you. I showed me 200. 197, that's cool. I'm with it. I wanted to get on here and just say hi, say thanks for all the views, for the subscriptions. Trying to get to 200. Let's see here. I might get one more. I got one viewing. I'm at 197. Are you going to be 198? Let's see. We're talking about AI. We're talking about entrepreneurship. We're talking about ending generational poverty. Hey, but I did enough of that. I'm going to leave it there. I got to chat with you guys for about 12 minutes. Got like 29 viewers at once. That was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? 100 videos on there, and I'm so brand new to so much of this stuff. But I am an entrepreneur, and I am enthusiastic about AI, and we are going to end generational poverty. So we'll leave it at that. Keep stacking odds in your favor for success. And subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.